So Bradford City have today confirmed the permanent departure of central defender Timi Odusina, and in today's video I'm going to be bringing you guys my thoughts and opinions on this news. If you do go on to enjoy, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 100 likes on today's video, that would be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you're new as well. We're on the road to 9,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already, with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so and it does massively help out. Get your thoughts in as well down in the comment section down below on this departure. Now, I uploaded a video today at 4:30 talking about the potential return of Tyrick Wright and specifically Daniel Oyegoke, and I said in that video basically I think Oyegoke and Odusina as that right centre back would be good competition for one another. And then literally about 50 minutes after that video went live, Bradford City have confirmed that the 24-year-old has joined Woking FC for an undisclosed fee. Make sure to drop a like on there for me, subscribe if you're new as well. Let's get into it. So Bradford City tweeted today at 5:20 PM saying Timi Odusina has completed a permanent move to Woking FC for an undisclosed fee. The article does then read, Odusina departs permanently. Timi Odusina has completed a permanent move to Woking for an undisclosed fee. The 24-year-old defender joined the National League outfit on loan initially until January last summer, with this spell extended for the duration of the season. He signed for the Bantams just short of 2 years ago in June 2022 and made 7 appearances in Clout and Amber. Bradford City AFC would like to take this opportunity to thank Timi Odusina for his efforts at the club and wish him the best for the future. Now obviously with him signing for another club, Woking also tweeted at 5:20 today saying Timmy's back for good. I'm pretty sure they're announcing 5 signings today. As of right now they have just announced the 2, or certainly at the time of recording, but their article does then read it, Timi Odusina signs permanently. Woking Football Club is pleased to announce the permanent signing of Timi Odusina. The 24-year-old defender joins for an undisclosed fee from Bradford City following a successful loan spell last season. Odusina came through the ranks at Norwich City and featured on loan at AFC Fylde in 2019, winning the FA Trophy. In 2020, Timi made a move to Hartlepool United. Odusina won promotion from the National League via the playoffs with the Pools in 2021, winning the club's Young Player of the Season award during their return to League 2 in the 21-22 season, and moved on to Mikey's Bantams in 2022. He made 19 appearances for the Cards following his arrival in September 2023, becoming a key player in the heart of the defence under Michael Doyle. I'm absolutely delighted to have Timi back, said Woking manager Michael Doyle. At the end of the season, he was a massive part in us staying in this division. I'm pleased we were able to secure a permanent transfer and to have him as one of our own. Timi has a great character, athleticism, and he's just a great guy. No, well, it actually says, and he's just a great guy, but I presume it means, and he's just a great guy. But for me personally, I really like Timi Odusina. I know at home to Stockport, where he gave that penalty away last season in the 22-23 campaign, he had a really bad game in there, was subbed off at half-time for Jan Songo. But in pre-season, in the 23-24 campaign under Mark Hughes, I thought he looked really good there, and I've never seen a defender as quick as what he is. And you look at our centre-half options going to the next season, pace is something we're definitely lacking. We will obviously speak about the squad in more detail later on in today's video, but I still expect a number of new centre-halves to come into the football club, and some of them are going to need to have pace because Stubbs has absolutely no pace. Kelly is okay for this level in terms of pace, but I wouldn't say he's particularly quick. And Neil Byrne, I don't know too much about, but he certainly doesn't seem like a centre-half with lots of pace. And Odusina, clearly he isn't good enough to be playing for Bradford City, and I trust David Sharp to go out there and find us a replacement. There are heavy rumours at this moment in time. Callum Johnson to Bradford City is a done deal. He can certainly play right centre-back or even right wing-back. Obviously, there's strong rumours of Daniel Oyegoke returning to the football club as well. And I don't think Odusina is a massive loss for Bradford City. I just think it is a bit of a shame that it didn't really work out, to be honest with you, because when he signed from Hartlepool, we paid an undisclosed compensation package for him, and it probably wasn't £3.50. You know, we probably paid a decent amount of money for him because he was quite important at Hartlepool United, and it just hasn't really worked out at Bradford City. Yes, he didn't really get many opportunities. Graham Alexander hasn't watched him kick a football in a Bradford City shirt, and I do think it is very harsh to already make that judgment of him. but he's not really a Mark Hughes type of defender. You know, he's not robust, he's not going to win many aerial duels, or certainly from the games that I've seen him play at Bradford City, and he massively struggled to get into that walking side in the first half of the season, and they only just stayed up in the division below. I don't think when you look at the fact that he struggled for game time in a team that nearly got relegated in the division below, he's then going to suddenly become good enough to be playing in a League 2 side who are wanting to get promoted out of it. So I can understand why he has moved on, and don't get me wrong, I'm not gutted that he has gone. I'm more just disappointed it didn't really work out, because he was, at the time, such a high prospect, high profile player. There were a number of other teams chasing him. He still had another year left on his contract. We also had the option of a further season, but it has officially been confirmed that Timi Odusina has left Bradford City. I mean, in the 4 matches that he did play in the league for the Bantams in the 22-23 campaign, 3 of them came around a similar sort of time, 17th of September in a 3-0 win at home to Stevenage. He also then played the week after in our 2-2 draw at home to AFC Wimbledon, then played a couple of weeks after that in our 1-0 defeat at home to Stockport County, where he gave the penalty away. Then his final league appearance for Bradford City came on the 3rd of December 2022 in a 3-0 defeat away at Lydon Orient, where I think it was Matty Platt who was unavailable for that game. It might have been Critchlow, but I feel like it was Matty Platt, probably suspended from the Mansfield game, potentially, off the top of my head. But in terms of them 4 matches that he did play then, he obviously played 4 league games for us, 4 of them being starts, averaging 79 minutes per game. No goal contributions, with a 79% passing accuracy, which I think for a central defender is pretty solid. He kept 1 clean sheet, averaging 1.3 interceptions per game, at 2 tackles per game, and 3.8 clearances per game as well, which defensively for a centre-half, I think they are some really solid statistics. He wins 70% of his ground duels and 57% of his aerial duels. Statistically, he looks like a really, really solid centre-half. Again, it's a very small sample size, only 4 games played, but I think for me personally, Odusina would have been more than competent to be a 5th or 6th choice centre-half for next season. Now at 24 years of age, is that something that he's going to be wanting to do and be happy to do? Probably not. He probably does want to go out and play regular football, but he wasn't particularly doing that at Woking last season. In all honesty, I think he only made the 17 National League appearances in total, 15 of them being starts. Again, SofaScore's statistics for National League clubs aren't entirely accurate, because if we go down to his defensive stats, it says he recovered 16.1 balls per match, which I don't think is entirely true. But even his statistics from his time in the National League, he won 49% of his ground duels and 57% of his aerial duels, which, you know, isn't particularly great for a centre-half, but just getting 15 starts in the league, where I'm pretty sure he didn't have any injuries last season, I could be wrong, doesn't particularly make for great reading. I know he was quite important for them towards the back end of the season, but there were times in the first half of the campaign where he was genuinely playing as a striker for Woking, and they were trying to use his pace to get him behind. The end of the season with a 3-0 win, I'm pretty sure he did play the full match. It's interesting to see him play in a back 4 at Woking. I personally think from his time at Bradford City, he didn't really suit a back 4. But if we have a look then at how Bradford City's squad is now lining up ahead of the 2024-25 campaign, as you can see, centre-half is clearly the position that we need to improve in the most. We need 3 of them, probably 2 starting right centre-backs, maybe a backup left centre-back. But if we go out and, you know, spend the budget on a really, really good left centre-back, I wouldn't be against that. We obviously still need a wing-back on either side. We need to get rid of a couple midfielders, maybe Wadsworth out on loan. Adore definitely needs to go out on loan as well. Wilson, we still expect to depart the football club along with Viden Oliver, and I would personally like to see Tyler Smith go out on loan as well. So a lot of defensive signings probably coming in over the next couple of weeks. Now we've got one out, we can hopefully expect one coming in. With this being announced at 5:20, who knows, today there could be another signing at 6 PM. We can only hope and wait. I think if we do make a signing tonight, though, I'll probably wait to get that out tomorrow, because I've already uploaded a video today, so make sure to go check that one out if you haven't already. It's my thoughts on the potential return of Tyreek Wright and Daniel Ugoke. But I'm going to leave it there then for today's video. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 100 likes, as I said at the start of today's video, that would be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you're new as well. We're on the road to 9,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already, with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so, and it does massively help out. Get your thoughts in as well down in the comment section down below. Let me know down below what are your thoughts on Timi Odusina leaving Bradford City to join National League side Woking for an undisclosed fee. Do you think he would have been a decent player for us to have next season, or do you think this is the right move for the Bantams? We've probably made a loss on him overall, which is disappointing, but clearly hasn't developed enough over the last 2 seasons. Thank you all for watching though. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you very soon for another one. Peace.